Hi, my name is Alex. I'm going to share with you something called as the Lighthouse Strategy. This is my framework that I use to help college students land their dream jobs. But before I go into the strategy, I need to tell you the backstory of how this thing got created. This wasn't something that I made within a day and I hoped it would work. This is something that took me 8 years to develop after a lot of tests and implementations. And in fact, I struggled a lot when I started out 8 years ago. I had applied to over 100 jobs and didn't even get a single reply. I knew I was doing something wrong but didn't have the proper knowledge to resolve the issue on my own. I took help from my mentors who worked at top software companies and they corrected all the mistakes that I couldn't see. They modified my resume and helped me select the type of jobs and companies that I could apply to. With this guidance I received, I was able to correct my mistakes and apply to 10 jobs successfully, from which I got my first job offer with a company called Velo Labs, and it was just amazing. I wanted to share this story with you because I wanted to show you how bad I was when I got started. This is where the journey began for me. I would apply to jobs and would get rejects. I'll go back and look at what mistakes I made and would make changes and tweaks here and there and would apply to a different set of jobs. I repeated this process again and again and again. I did it for 8 years of my career and I applied to over 500 jobs until I created this tried, tested and perfected version of my job search framework called the Lighthouse Strategy. I've used this exact strategy to land multiple jobs, including my dream job as well. It was super awesome. Now, this strategy can be modeled by anyone in any industry to land any job that they want. This also includes all the fields and departments like EE, mechanical, software, marketing, sales, management, and many more. Let's take a look at the strategy in detail now. Whenever someone enters my world, they are a dreamer and they have a dream of landing their dream job. I am the lighthouse that shows them the correct path with a sequence of steps that they should follow to reach their dream destination. Each time the dreamer learns something new from my world, they ascend one step closer to their success. And slowly, little by little, as they learn more and more things, they reach their dream destination. I provide positive information to the dreamer like tips, tricks, techniques and secrets to find their spark, upskilling, building great portfolios, write better resumes, networking, importance of mentoring and communicating your value in an interview. I will also be sharing the negative side of things about the mistakes that I did and what most people would do during their job search process. As the dreamer learns this information and receives value from my world, they slowly ascend the value ladder and will get to success and will land their dream job. Now, I provide all these values in the form of the free seminars and webinars that I conduct. I'm active on social media like Facebook and Instagram. I provide online courses where I train people on all these areas. And we also have group mentoring and one-to-one mentoring programs. With all these values, the dreamer can easily ascend the value ladder and reach their goal of landing their dream job. So, did you like it? This framework is trusted by people and experts in the tech industry. We've got C-level people there, director, managers, HR, and also a software engineer from reputed companies. They recommend the strategy to anyone who is just starting their career, and some of them have already told me that they will hire people who graduate using this strategy. We feel so grateful to receive such a positive response from the industry. Okay, to help your students find good jobs in the middle of this pandemic, all I have to do is teach them this framework, give them this framework, this is the one they need, this is all that they need. When your students use this framework in the job search process, they can easily land any job that they want. So I want to train them on this. I want to give this exact framework to them in a short and precise 90-minute workshop. If there are lockdown restrictions, I can do this as a webinar too. When the students attend my 90-minute session, they will get these things. First, they will receive this framework and I'm going to explain all the steps to them in detail. Then second, they are going to receive the top 5 mistakes to avoid when looking for jobs during the COVID-19 pandemic. Third, they get a chance to have a question and answer session with me and ask me any question they want regarding their job search process. With all these values that I have provided to your students, they can easily overcome any obstacle in their job search journey and will emerge victorious with a definite job offer in their hands. If this all sounds good to you, please get in touch with me using the contact details provided on your screen right now. I cannot wait to meet your students. You can email me using the email address alexvijayaraj@gmail.com. I repeat, alexvijayaraj@gmail.com. You can also WhatsApp me at 95660 That is 95660 To learn more about my career, please visit my portfolio website at www.alexvijayaraj.com. That is www.alexvijayaraj.com. Here, you can learn more about all the projects and companies that I have worked for in my 8 years career. At the bottom, you can access my personal Facebook, GitHub and LinkedIn accounts. And you can find my resume here as well. So please get in touch with me right now, and I can't wait to meet your students.